And this next fight, this is going to be a war right here, most likely. Julian Marquez, Marc-Andre Barriault. When I'm looking at this matchup, Marc-Andre Barriault to me is the much more technical fighter. I think that he has a good jab, nice 1-2s, good pressure. His high guard is good defense. He will attack the body as well, pushes a high pace, presses guy to the cage. He can wrestle a little bit, and he's a well-rounded guy. He's pretty solid, good technical guy, but the issue with Marc-Andre Barriault is the speed, man. He just doesn't have that speed. He's a slow fighter, which it could give him a lot of issues trying to close the distance against fighters with good footwork that move around. It could touch and move on him. We saw that with Jotko. We saw that when he got clipped and knocked out against Chidi Ninja Kawani. And he just has a little bit of issues with fighters that can move around and dance around him. His last fight, he got completely out-wrestled, out-grappled by Hernandez. So with that fight, against Fluffy, Anthony Hernandez just was a horrible performance from Barriault. He just got out-wrestled for the entire fight. And Hernandez can do that to you, though, and I don't think Marquez is going to come in here and take him down. I would be very surprised. I think Barriault is the better wrestler and grappler in this particular matchup. So I don't think that he has to worry about that here. And with this fight with Barriault, I think he just has to try to control the chaos that Marquez is going to bring. Barriault likes to get in brawls and wars and fight crazy fights, and needs to be more methodical, smart here, use his fight IQ, use his technicality on the feet. If he can use the jab, the 1-2s, he could touch Marquez all day, and I think he could clinch him and get some takedowns on Marquez as well, and Marquez's takedown defense is very suspect. We saw Marquez's last fight against Gregory Rodriguez was getting clipped with the jab and the pull 2s all day, ended up getting knocked out cold against Rodriguez, which was a really bad look because Marquez is the guy that notoriously could take a lot of damage, and we saw him get clipped and put out for once, so we don't really know how he's going to look coming forward. But when you look at Julian Marquez and his style, very wild guy, wants to get in a war on the feet, throw bombs, and he has decent grappling skills as well. Like, he can catch you in those front chokes, he can sweep you, get on top, and when he gets on top, he's very aggressive with his submission game and his top pressure and ground and pound. So Marquez is dangerous. Another thing about Marquez that he has gotten him the victory in certain fights is his toughness and cardio. He could take damage up front, come back at the win later. He could push a high pace, then finish you in that third round. He could be losing, come back to win. So he's shown a lot of different ways that he's been able to come back and win using his pace and his cardio. But with Marc-Andre Barriault, he's someone that was training at Kill Cliff FC, and even before he went to Kill Cliff and started training with some high-level guys, he always came in great shape. I don't think he's going to get out-cardioed or get tired and outpaced in that way. And I think that his technical skill set is a lot better than Marquez's overall. So unless Marquez can kind of catch him in a freaky finish, guillotine, hurt him, and finish him off with strikes, and I think Barriault's going to get the job done. I don't know if he's going to finish him or he's going to win by decision, but I'm going to say Marc-Andre Barriault gets the win here in this fight. And this is one of those fights though that I would just watch as a fan. I'm not too interested in it from a betting perspective. Both these guys are fairly untrustworthy, but I'm going to go with Marc-Andre Barriault in this one.